Hey everybody, this is Old School Nerd. I'm actually here to do a little something for a request that I keep getting. A lot of people from around the world check out my reaction. And I love that. I really, really love that my audience is around the world from all different places, all different types of people, and all different types of languages. Now that I've said that, let me give you a little bit of insight. I'm an English speaking person, okay? And even if I spoke other languages, I don't do the subtitles on my videos. YouTube does. Understand that. So what happens is when I post a video and it first comes out, there may not be subtitles available to it. Why? Because the subtitles are auto-generated by YouTube. And that takes time to process. I have no control over that. Okay. So, for instance, last week, The Warning came out with their amazing song "Choke," and I had a wonderful reaction to it. And I had multiple comments of people telling me, well, two people asked me, one person demanded that I turn on the Spanish subtitles. Okay. I don't control your shit, bro. I don't control your YouTube, okay? I set all of my music, all of it, to be accessed by the YouTube closed captioning algorithm. So all of my reactions are all placed into the algorithm of YouTube to process for all subtitles. However, I can't control what you see. You control what you see. Let me help you out. This is my reaction to "Choke" by The Warning, okay? Now, for those who are wondering, I'm not in my account. I'm actually in my Old School Nerd live account. But so that way I can look at this and I'm not, like, if you look right here, there is no edit button for the video because I'm looking at myself from my, look, if I click this, it's my live account. It's not my Old School Nerd account. Okay, so I'm looking at it how all of you would see it. Now, if I press play, and here I am, the idiot talking and stuff, and here's my intro and everything else. In your YouTube, not mine. I can't do this for you, okay? Right here it says closed captioning and subtitles. Now, if I click this, it's going to turn on the subtitles, okay? Now, if this line is up, it shows the subtitles. However, mine is set for English. Why? Because that is what I speak. I speak English, so mine comes out as English. Now, if you're from Russia, or in this case, all three of the people that wanted my translations wanted it in Spanish. Totally understandable. The Warning's fan base in Mexico is ridiculously large. Huge. Why? Because they're from Mexico. So, let me help you out because I don't want you to not have subtitles, but I can't do it for you. Let me show you how it works. So you go into here. I'm just going to pause the video because this guy will just ramble on for days. We know how he goes. Okay, in this, you go to your settings right next to your subtitles. Settings. See in the subtitles where it says English auto-generated? That's because that's what my default is set to. If you want it set to Finnish, French, Spanish, Russian, Japanese, Chinese, whatever they speak in Australia. That was a joke. You just go here, and then it says, see how it says English auto-generated? Because that's what mine's set for. If you go down to auto-translate, it gives you a list. I'm going to go down here. I go all the way down to S. Here is, where's Spanish? Right here, Spanish. Click Spanish. Oh my God. It's all in Spanish now. So now whenever I press play, you get to see me doing the thing and it's in Spanish. So when you ask me or you ask anyone else, turn on the, and this is happening a lot, particularly for people doing reactions to The Warning. I just went to go see Nerdy Girl Blue do her reaction to the warning, and it's a great reaction, by the way. Please check her out. The first comment in her channel is turn on the Spanish subtitles. Dude, she can't. That's your YouTube has to do that. You have to do it for your YouTube. Every YouTube channel controls their own subtitles. The creator of the video does not. We turn on the service that generates them, but the translation that you want to see is determined by you right here in this bottom bar. Now, also understand that if it only has English subtitles at first, that's not up to the creator either, okay? The English translation is done first if that person is English speaking and they selected that their origin language is English, okay? If I, as a YouTube creator, in my settings say that I'm from the United States, by default, YouTube is going to auto-generate English subtitles first. Not me. I'm not doing that. They're doing that, okay? And then you have to then go in, okay? Now, Nerdy Girl Blue, she's from the UK, so it's going to come up as English with parentheses UK, because sometimes, you know, they say pudding and it's not pudding. It's not like a gooey substance. It's like a bagel. It's weird. It's the UK. You gotta love them, but they're a little weird. Okay, that was also a joke. Hence why I said whatever they speak in Australia. Now, so I hope that helps you. So if you're looking at any, especially if you're trying to get the most common ones that I get for Dimash, everybody wants Russian translations. Okay, I can't help you. If you're from Russia, go into your settings and turn on subtitles for Russian. If I'm doing the warning and you want Spanish translations, same thing. Now, if you are from Russia or, okay, I think it's English, Spanish, French, and then after, and I know it's English and then Spanish, and then as the language gets broken down, it gradually builds the catalog. YouTube does, not us. We don't do that. YouTube does it. So the English subtitles will probably come up first. Then the Spanish ones will come up pretty quick. Russian will come in there in a little while. But if you see me debut an album or a reaction, right? And you click in there and you're one of the first people to see it. I've only posted 5 minutes ago, and you click the closed caption and it doesn't show up. That's not me. YouTube hasn't finished doing the processing of it, and that takes time. It can take up to 2 days. We have no control over it. And then when I explained that to someone, they said, well, why don't you just do the translation? Because I don't speak Spanish. If I tried to type in the Spanish subtitles, I promise you, it's going to be as disgusting as you can imagine. I will not be able to, I'd be guessing. Do you know how hard it is to answer questions for a test when you don't even speak the language? I don't know. So luckily for all of us, YouTube takes care of it, but it does take time. And I apologize for it. You just have to be a little patient. Now, my warning, the choke one, it's been 5 days. So I could literally go in here and I could select, let's find a really good one. Let's go to auto translate. Look, if I want to, I can do Azerbaijani. I mean, come on. Doesn't get any better than Azerbaijani. I mean, come on. I don't even know where that's from, but I can see the language there. So for all of you out there that are like, you need to put the subtitles on and I need to see it in this language. Yeah, that's not up to me, bro. That's up to you. That's your channel. That is your YouTube. You need to select what you want. We have no control over it. None. Now, there are certain YouTube personalities that as soon as they post it, they'll have another language ready. But when I tell you, you have to download an app and then either purposefully type it out yourself or have an algorithm or an app that will actually do that for you, it takes the same amount of time as YouTube doing it or more. If I was to try to type in the English subtitles to a reaction I did, as much as I talk, it would take hours. I'd rather just get you guys the information and the subtitles will be there. I promise. Okay? Just a little patience. Yeah. Which none of y'all have. You want to know how I know? Neither do I.